Well, it's day 17. Welcome. This is the 75 Hard Challenge, my daily vlog, not necessarily showing you everything I'm doing, but just sharing the insights I'm gaining along the way and ahas I've had through the years that I just thought would be really fitting to share doing this mental toughness program. So whether or not you're on the 75 hard, hopefully this is just a nugget to help you as you're pursuing your dreams and making change in your life and just fine-tuning things so that you can live the life of your dreams. One of the things, it's day 17, and I was thinking about the power of momentum. It's the 75 hard, and so that's 75 days. I've done a lot of expeditions through the years, and I have noticed it doesn't really matter what the trip is, whatever the number of days is. It's kind of like climbing a mountain. In the beginning, it is so slow and difficult, and every day seems so big and overwhelming and long. But there comes a point where you start to level off and time seems to speed up. And I know it's similar to how people compare our lifespan of how adults interpret time versus children and grandparents. But there's this leveling off of time kind of flowing, and then you get to that crest, and now you're on the backside of whatever that trip is, 40 days long, 21 days, 46, 90-day expedition or semester-long courses. Everything starts speeding up, and it starts going faster, and it's like you kind of hit that roller coaster thing that you're finding the speed and the rhythm. You've got your stride, and it's both how easy things come, but also that things are so easy they don't slow down and time seems to go a lot faster. And so I've seen and experienced this in this wild way in these microcosms, but I think of it often in the things we're tackling and when we're trying to do something, when you're trying to build a business, when you're trying to save money, saving your first $1,000. Maybe it's your first year of college. Having children can be like that. The first babies you have, that first year can be a real challenge. My encouragement to you is remember the big picture of what you're doing and the long lasting effects, just getting out of the tunnel vision of where you're at in that moment and remembering how that correlates to the bigger picture. Those harder steps in the beginning, building the building blocks, doing trying to master the 5 core components of the 75 hard are really difficult. And as you get that figured out, and as you're getting systems and habits and realizing how to break down your day in order to do those things get easier and easier. Hopefully you've figured those out already. Maybe you've been watching other videos. How are other people breaking their day down in order to master these 5 challenges daily? But those same things carry over into everything you're doing in life. Learning to, maybe your goal is to do 10,000 steps a day. Well, it makes it a whole lot easier when you break that goal down so you're getting 5,000 of those steps before noon and 5,000 after noon. If you're drinking a gallon of water, like one of the challenges in on this, I'm not so good because this is one of the ones I've struggled with from the beginning. I'm getting better at, but it's trying to drink maybe a half a gallon of water before, in my case, 2:00, and then working on that other half a gallon the rest of the day rather than trying to drink a gallon of water at the end of the day. That's a lot to take in, and it's not healthy. It's not really good to be doing that. The challenge is not to drink a gallon of water in 2 hours before bed. It's to drink a gallon of water a day. And so how do you break your day into those manageable chunks in order to keep that momentum? But as you're getting momentum, it just is this like, it's exciting. It's exciting to build momentum. It's exciting to not being in the starting gate. There's freshness and newness in being in the starting gate too. There's joy in the process, and maybe that's the thing that we just have to find joy in all the stages of whatever the journey is. If you're just starting the 75 hard, then you're slogging it out. Maybe you're trying to master these 5 challenges. Maybe you're on the 75th day already and you're like, hey, I want to celebrate with somebody. This was an achievement, something I haven't done before. And I want to celebrate. Well, I hope I could celebrate with you too. But, wherever you are, embracing that journey, recognizing that as you get further into this, it should like most things in life, get easier and easier and easier. What you're experiencing on day 1 or day 5 or day 10 is gonna get easier as you figure out what those systems are, as you figure out how to adjust your life, as you figure out how to fit these pieces in a way that's manageable. Because one of the things that is incredible about us as humans and people is that we will find the path of least resistance. It's both our downfall, because you can easily not get off the couch and still survive in our culture and end up 400 pounds overweight, because you can have everything delivered to your house and you can make money from behind a computer screen and never interact with people in real life. It can be to our detriment, but it can also be just an incredibly powerful thing that we are always looking to make things easier. We're always looking to tweak the systems, tweak our day, tweak our life, because I don't know if we want to say our default is laziness or our default is just to use the least amount of energy to get the same results. And so the good news is the farther you get into this, the easier it's going to be, and the less energy I think it's going to take, mental energy, emotional energy, trying to telling friends what you're doing and having them graded maybe by your diet, or that you can't go out and you're not drinking alcohol, so you're not going out on the weekends the same as you have before. Or the parties, it looks different. And so you're not dealing with that same emotional energy, the mental energy, the relational, I kind of said that again, but the physical energy, maybe that one you got to stay up, keep up throughout the whole thing. But anyway, you get the gist of it. Momentum. This is about momentum, harnessing the momentum. Feel as every day you do this, that you're one step closer, you're moving toward that goal, and let it pull you into the future, into where you want to be, and see the results, not the results that you had in mind, but see the victory of building these habits into your life. So much so that I hope you're somebody that goes, hey, I finished the 75 hard. What's next? What do I do next? And I'm trying to think, hey, do I want to do another 75 hard? Am I going to do a variation of this? How do I I want to keep doing this. I like how I feel employing this as my new ground level. So with that, I leave you, and I will see you on the next one.